personal health in the future, and that's how Locker came about. It stands for Learning Occupational Health by Experience and Risk, and it was aimed initially at 16, 17, 18-year-olds, or those people who are new into the world. It's changed over time, and now the concept can be used by anybody, anywhere. But that core value of 16, 17, 18-year-old kids is still a core element that we want to try and get, because we want to make sure that they don't get sick. If anyone's ever watched the Tom Hanks film Big, he starts off as a 12-year-old lad in the film, but a 12-year-old lad. He goes to a fun fair, wants to be a grown-up, he grows up next day, he's 30, goes to work for a toy company, did a development session, give him a toy, playing with this robot transformer. And while the rest of the people in there are talking about market share and numbers and values and everything else, he puts his hand up and says, "Don't get it. Just don't get it." For me, as someone who actually teaches 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, the number of 16, 17, 18-year-old kids who put their hand up and go, is amazing. Locker project is trying to cut them barriers down. And using your workforces or your workplaces, hopefully your employees who you have battles with will look at it and go, get it. Yeah. So we're just going to run through a couple of practical scenarios and practical demonstrations that you can use, you can take away. Everything that we produce at Locker Project is free to use and copy, do whatever you want with. But the idea is it's not about making money for us, we're all volunteers. It's about actually getting the messages out there and sharing the messages. So a bit of a double act. For me, I did the door a bit, I broke the computer. So my presentation about Locker Project not being death by PowerPoint, but work. So this is Mark. Mark works for ground control and he's the other half of the act. So over to Mark.
Good afternoon. How can I put you at risk? Without actually, you need to experience the risk, but without actually putting you at direct risk. With Locker Project, you can. Learning occupational health by experience and risk. You dispute, you debate, you inspire, you have a simple, visual, practical way to do that. And you use props and you engage within the workforce. I'm based in construction, highways, rail, roofing, and I travel the country. And I have, you're my workforce, it's a Friday afternoon, you're the workforce, and I've got to give you a briefing. So what I'm actually going to do is we need to speak about controlling noise at work and the regulations. And then we've got another brief and a brief guide on controlling noise. And then we've got another one, don't lose your hearing. So you're thinking, oh my God, I've heard this before, and you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I know all about this. I know, and it's important. And we must refer to it, but I need to engage with you and to make sure I leave that longer lasting message. You'll see some earplugs on the table. If you don't wear hearing aids, can you take 2 earplugs on the table and put one in your ear for me? Pull your ear back and put it into one ear for me, please. Just pass them around. You should have them. They're on the table in the pots. Take 2, put one in your ear, and see how we go with that. Let me know when it's done. Is it in the ear? Put your hand up when it's in there. Remember, take your arm behind your head, put it in there. Just one for now. Just one. Okay, that's in there. Yeah. Well, the reason why I want you to do that was because what we've got to tell you about the Locker Project and the Locker concept, I don't want it going in one ear and out the other. Okay? So it's vitally important you keep that in there. But just put the other one in as well. If you have got hearing aids, then don't worry about doing that. But just put the other one in as well. And it reduces its noise. You reduce that noise to the level that you can hear. And if you suffered from hearing loss, and then on top of that you had a tinnitus, and everything becomes distorted, and it's slightly different. And I know it's just hearing protection to prevent you from suffering from hearing loss, but again, it has an impact. Okay, take them out. So this longer lasting message is for you to remember and think about that. And I just want to share a personal story with you. However, it has an impact because I suffer from noise-induced hearing loss. I've got 5% hearing in this ear, about 30 in that ear. I've had hearing aids for the since 2008, but there is a consolation. Well, I'm 55 this year, and they said that most people will lose all my hearing in this ear in about another 3 years. But they said what they can do is drill a hole in my head and put a bone-inducted hearing aid in. But at the moment, I'm not really keen on having that done. But my hearing is getting worse, and like I say, I've got 2 hearing aids. And I've been in a relationship for 28 years, and it's a good job that we've got 3 bedrooms in the house, because I'm in one of the other ones now, because I'm a nightmare at night. I can't sleep, I suffer from tinnitus. I put my head on the pillow, the hearing aids whistle, I take them out, I suffer from tinnitus. So the next thing I do, so my companion at night now, all we want is Alan Plum to jump out. My companion at night now is a TV, and I have that on, and then I get a bang on the wall. It's like the neighbours. My missus in there, turn it down, but I can't hear it because I've got the hearing aids in. But I'm trying to get to sleep, and it becomes stressful. And as soon as you take the hearing aids out, you start getting the tinnitus. So then, my next stage, I need a background noise. So then the next thing I bring out is, I switch on, is the fan. Right, but then I wake up with a cold face and a cold shoulder. And what do you do? And there's so many different things that you can have. And I've gone down that road. I've had counselling for tinnitus. Reduces noise, water fountains, and then you've got to get up and go for a wee, birds singing and different things to compensate. So you've got that. And then I went to a counselling session, they went, we know we can give you some pillow speakers. I went, yay, lovely. So you get an app on your phone, plug them in, they go into your pillows, and then you wake up with a cord or something stuck in your ear. It's a nightmare. Noise affects you. Noise-induced hearing loss doesn't just affect you at work if you have it at work. It turns your life upside down. And that's why I'm loud, I shout, because everyone thinks, God, is he, what's he up to? But I'm loud and I can't help it because everything rebounds and the feeling, and I'm always early at a meeting because I've got to get the best seat, sit at the front. So then it goes through your hearing test, and you start off with a hearing aid, big old lug fits in your ear and does your ear, and then you get a bigger one, and slate colour to match your hair, and then you get another one, and then it goes on, and then I've got a smaller one now, and it just drives you mad. So noise-induced hearing loss is massive. Noise-induced hearing loss is massive. But thinking about the hierarchy of controls, elimination, substitute, engineering controls, and this is what the Locker project is about. It's about using props and taking that concept and getting people involved and engaged, rather than me reading a briefing about the regulations time and time again that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Think of this. I really can't feel it, the vibration slightly. However, think about the engineering controls and the mounting of equipment. Put it on the hard surface makes a difference. Massive difference. Noise. Dave, thank you.
You're going to play a song in a bit, aren't you? You've got that.
What's that?
You've all got a wee bit at home. When you get home tonight, just have a look at the back of your wheelie bin. On the back of your wheelie bin, say 96 decibels or 89 decibels. You wouldn't allow it in a workplace, and you've got a wheelie bin that you use all day, every day. We're letting out once a week or twice, once a fortnight, which says 59 decibels. Doesn't mean that that's what it produces. Well, if you want to just scare people, that's what it says. It's actually a test that they do. We were talking about vibration measurements and things this morning. We did a class of noise test. We can't really help with it's a drop test for the lid or whether it's pulling it over the cold or whatever it is. Go and have it tonight when you get home. Yeah. Mark's going to do sound and noise, aren't you?
So when we talk about noise, or what is noise, it's sound, especially when loud, can be distracting and annoying and become awkward. And what I might think is nice, you may not think that. But so if I was to come over and... He's
got better, by the way. He's not got the first 3 sessions ago.
But if I kept on doing that, you'd be thinking, that is a noise and off. Where I'm thinking, that's a nice sound, I like that. So what is for one is not for another, but the continuation of it becomes a problem.
Another example of that, again, from our students, sound is something that you hear, noise is unwanted sound. The simple explanation of it, this kid said, I support Man United, and I said, right. He said, well, I hate it when I hear You'll Never Walk Alone by Liverpool fans. He said, so to me that's noise, isn't it? Because it's unwanted sound. So again, just another simple sort of demonstration of the difference between the two. So if you want to explain that to your staff, yeah, if you're West Ham and Arsenal, yeah, and you don't want to play around ever blowing bubbles or whatever, no, it's just a simple explanation and a demonstration. Vibration, last bit then?
Yep.
Last bit. Going to do your whisks first?
So if you, if I talk to you about vibration, you think, oh, we've had loads of talks, but we all know we must have skills, knowledge, training, experience, understand our limitations when we're actually working with equipment. And when you change the wheels on a steel saw, big old steel saw, and if it's got any chips on it, or if you're not trained and you don't mount that wheel correctly, it's going to imbalance it, it'll increase the vibration. Well, I demonstrate that. I don't read the toolbox talk. I'll give them the information that they'll need, but after, you know, refreshing and making it job specific, I've got a couple of cappuccino frothers. That's just working absolutely fine. You put a bit of green tack on there, the difference. And it just demonstrates the importance of making sure you're trained and checking your equipment before you actually use it, because if it's not correct and mounted correctly, it will create an imbalance. I'm going to pass that round and have a feel, just the difference. If you've got a beard or long hair, just keep that away, so otherwise that's going to wrap up there. But just pass them around and get that feeling. But when you've got guys sitting there and they're being out on site and you're talking about vibration, that engagement, that simple, visual, practical way, it works. And that's something we've learned from our younger generation, and we're teaching old dogs new tricks with that, vitally important.
Last visual demonstration, and then last bit talking, and a couple of weeks ago I went to our students, I said, I'm going to shut away, got stuff like hand-on vibration, got to come up with some sort of visual demonstration experiment, and he said, well, other things, and he went away and he came back and he said, David, get some lunch tips. You've seen them all, 15 for £1 you break it down, you start shining, you've got to know. He said, get 3. One to demonstrate to represent your artery, one to represent the vein, one to represent your nerves. Because they're the bits that go into your fingers. When you actually suffer from hand-arm vibration syndrome or white finger is caused because the blood circulation's gone, you tingle and your numbness and things is your nerves. So you don't have to put them in a glove, but obviously because it's to do with that, put them in. And all he said was, get the first 3, well, these are the same 3 that I've used for the other 3 demonstrations. Just I've dealt with this before really well when she was tapping on the box nice and slowly. Just sort of tapping on the desk. No difference whatsoever. Nothing at all. The other 3. And that's only a short sort of session. Today, look, I'm not going to change them. They're not one of them earlier enough, but I need to finish it off quick. So on that one, only the blue one actually changed colour. The last one I did, all 3 of them changed. In fact, the orange one's just started to go. If you imagine maybe your arteries or your veins or your nerves, and you've just exposed yourself to some hand or to some vibration, that highlighted bit there is actually the bit where your blood vessels or your nerves are actually going to be breaking. And that's where your white finger and your numbness and your tingling and stuff. Here's a little bit of a film. I haven't put the film out anywhere yet because obviously I wanted to show the date and the programme. And it could be pennant. But Locker Project is 4 years old. We need to get as many people involved as possible. You go on any social media, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, whatever else, you'll find us. Get involved, share what we've got already. If you've got a simple idea that you use in your workplace and you think to yourself, do you know what, other people can learn from that, share it, just put the hashtag on. There's key rings, put some key rings, Locker Project logo on one side, Twitter, the hashtag on the back. So they're there.
We've got some DVDs produced by Safety Groups UK, supported by HSC, many other organisations, IOSH, but they're focused on breathing, skin, muscle, bones and joints, hearing, touch, well-being. So please feel free to take some DVDs back with you as well.
And everyone's watching that. We've done, haven't we, I think? Thank you all for coming along and listening.
Thank you very much.